Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to Tupac's album Me Against the World. Now, in terms of my relationship and like understanding of Tupac, I just really I know that like he's a really good rapper, that when people talk about oh who's the best, like he comes up in like the top two, the top three, top five, top 10, whatever you want to, whatever tops you want, he comes in the top. And so I've listened to Dear Mama, one of my favorites. I've listened to Only God Can Judge Me, one of my very, very favorite songs ever. And so I'm really trying to like learn more about Tupac and get a better understanding of him. And this was one of the recommendations that I got is to listen to Me Against the World. Apparently, this came out when he got after he got shot and he got five times and he survived. And at this point, he was in prison because of some assault charge or something. So I'm ready to jump in. I'm gonna listen to the intro first. I'm probably gonna just react to three songs today and then do another three and then another three and another three and another three. So let's get to it. I have the lyrics pulled up beside me because I like my lyrics, and we're just gonna get started. So let's hear it. Tupac. Shakur. Shakur. It's giving very do I have it right? West Coast? I don't know. It's giving very, I love the beat. It's good. No, this is very relaxing.
At 12:25 a.m. Wednesday, Tupac was on his way into a Times Square building to record in an 8th-floor studio with another rapper. But in the lobby, Shakur was shot several times, including two graze wounds to the head.
Wow.
Tupac's lawyers said the attack appeared to be a setup.
Against doctors' orders, Tupac Shakur checked himself out of the hospital less than 24 hours after being shot 5 times on the way to a Manhattan recording studio.
Yo, they were trying to kill this guy. Two graze wounds to the head. Like, imagine like your state of mind after you've been shot five times and two graze wounds to your head. Like, he must be paranoid, right? Like, you'd be paranoid.
Tupac Shakur secures one clean legal victory this year as he is dismissed of assault charges brought against him when he allegedly shot at two off-duty Atlanta cops on Halloween last year. The case was dismissed due to insufficient evidence. More controversy surrounding Tupac.
I mean, this is like a lot of turmoil, if you ask me. Like, you're getting shot at, you are checking yourself out of hospitals, you have court cases going on. That's a whole lot of stuff.
Shakur.
Meanwhile, in Tupac news, at about 6:45 tonight, Shakur may have lowered his own chances of surviving the attack by checking himself out of the hospital that probably saved his life.
Tupac Shakur checked into the Metropolitan Hospital yesterday under an assumed name. His lawyer said that he had connections but wouldn't say what kind that could provide top-notch security for the injured rap star.
Shakur underwent surgery today.
The shooting of Tupac Shakur here in New York City once again underscores the violence that has surrounded this man since he shot to superstardom in the world of music and entertainment.
Yeah, that's a lot of activity for any life, for any life. And then you're basically like people try to murder you, and then you have all this different stuff going on. And clearly, like he's being reported on quite a lot. Like the fact that he even puts this as his intro, I think really does like, explain a lot about the title, which is like Me Against the World. It's like just like everybody is just kind of talking about him, and there's just so much going on. That's a really stellar introduction. No, you don't even have to say nothing because everybody knows what's going on. You're in the news all about. It's pretty good. This is a really nice beat. All right. All right. So if I die tonight, let me just pull the lyrics up for that expeditiously. All right, let's go.
Soldier dies but once. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once. You niggas don't really know that so crazy. They say pussy and paper is poetry, power and pistols. Plotting on murdering motherfuckers before they get you. Picturing pitiful punk niggas copping please. Puffing weed as I position myself to clock G's. My enemies scatter in suicidal situations.
Hold on. I gotta try. They say this and this is poetry, pouring pistols, plotting on murdering. Where they get you. Yeah, of course, because you gotta like act before before your enemies strike. You gotta act first. I get it.
A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once. You niggas don't really want to do some crazy things. They say pussy and paper is poetry, power and pistols. Plotting on murdering motherfuckers before they get you. Picturing pitiful punk niggas copping please, puffing weed as I position myself to clock G's. My enemies scatter in suicidal situations. Never to witness the wicked shit that they was facing. Pockets is packed with presidents, pursue your riches. Evading the player hating trick while hitting switches. Bitches is bad mouth, cause ballin' motherfuckers is bold, but charge from home. The game should be sold. Them sick and psychotic society, somebody save me. Addicted to drama, so even mama couldn't raise me. Even the preacher and all my teachers couldn't reach me. I run in the streets and puffin' weed with my peeps. I'm ducking the cops, I hit the weed as I'm clutching my Glock. Niggas is hot when I hit the block. What if I die tonight? If I die tonight? If I die tonight?
You know, it's interesting to me that like somebody could be contemplating a question like that. Um, and is he contemplating it with like incredible like seriousness? Like, oh my God, I could die tonight, or is he just like, like he that's the chorus, if I die tonight, if I die tonight, like we're talking about your life, man. We're talking about your life. And his life is incredibly like chaotic. Like there's just so much going on. Like he's talking about how he was raised. He's talking about the society being psychotic, running from cops, handling guns and weed. Like, man, that's a rough life, bro. That's a rough life. It's hard to like think that somebody could be asking themselves this kind of question. Like we're kind of like understanding that's like 100% like a possibility that they could die.
Polish your pistols, prepare for battle, past the pump. When I get to poppin', niggas is dropping, then they done. Calling the coroner, come collect the fucking corpse. He got it by a killer, preoccupied with being bold. Revenge is the method, when never stepping, keep a weapon close. Adversaries are overdose over deadly notes. Jealous niggas and broke bitches equal pack jails. Hit the block and fill your pockets, making crack sales. Picture perfection, pursuing paper with a pack.
Wow. Preoccupied with being boss. He got hit by a killer, preoccupied with being boss. Don't play yourself. That's what I'm getting. Yikes.
Visions of prison for all the pussies that I blasted. Running with criminals, individuals with no remorse. Try to stop me, my pistol posse using deadly force. In my brain, all I can think about is fame. The police know my name, a different game, ain't a thing changed. I'm seeing cemetery photos of my peers, conversating like they still here. If I die tonight.
You know what I'm saying? And if you die tonight, because to me this is like man, this is like it's crazy because I've heard songs from Tupac before. So it's like for me, I receive this as kind of like careless, like this is like a person who's in it, like he's in it, he's in that life, like he's living a violent life. It's not even a question. He's talking about, you know, bitches and gangsters and people who have no remorse, and he's running with criminals and things like that. But like clearly within the song, there's like a lot of reflection. There's a lot of like I'm in a psychotic society. Teachers and my mom couldn't reach me and all these different things. Like what's going on? Like, why are you, he says preoccupied, like he's talking about these person being preoccupied with being boss and revenge and all this stuff. Like, of course, like death is real for this person. Like, even the fact that he knows people who have died, you know what it feels like to know, like to actually intimately know people who have died, like that redefines death for you. So the fact that he's even thinking about that shit is just, it's crazy.
If I die tonight, scared to die, nigga. Is you? Huh? If I die tonight, never fear, never if I die tonight. Tonight's the night, nigga, get it. Pussy and paper is poetry, power and pistols. Plotting on murdering motherfuckers before they get you. Pray to the heavens, 357s to the sky. And I hope I'm forgiven for thug living when I die. I wonder if heaven got a ghetto for thug niggas. A stress-free life and a spot for drug dealers. Pissing while practicing how to pimp and be a player. Overdose of a dick while drinking liquor when I lay a pistol whipping these simps for being petrified and lame. Disrespecting the game, praying for punishment and pain. Going insane, never die, live eternal. Who shall I fear? Don't shed a tear for me, nigga, I ain't happy here. I hope they bury me and send me to my rest. Headlines reading murder to death. My last breath, take a look, picture a crook on his last stand. Motherfuckers don't understand if I die tonight.
Like, like you had like the fact of the matter is he was killed. You know what I'm saying? He was killed. Like this is not a game. This is not a joke. Like this is not like a rapper writing songs just to like become popular or for people to say, yo, that like that was a crazy bar or something. Like this is a person's life. He's hoping that he's gonna be forgiven for thug living when he dies. He's wondering what the afterlife even looks like. You know, he's curious. He wants a stress-free life and a spot for drug dealers. Like, this is a whole lot, man. This is a whole lot. Don't shed a tear from me, nigga. I ain't happy here. Like, he's not happy. That's so sad. Bruh.
Nigga, if I die tonight, no fear, nigga, never worry. If I die tonight, bury me a motherfucking G. Closed casket, fuck it, better if I die tonight. You know, murder, murder, murder. Murder, murder, murder.
Like, this is a very sad song to me. And the sad part of it is like this is a part of the reality of like so many people who are involved in like gangs and stuff. It's like even the outro I think kind of tells the story. It's like kill, 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 murder, murder, murder. Like that's the song. Like your whole life is kind of surrounded by violence. Like you're thinking about either killing somebody or you being murdered. Like that's not a life, bro. Like that's a prison. And of course he's thinking like is he thinking about like because he's not afraid, right? So when he says if I die tonight, is he thinking about this as like oh my God, I might die? Because he's saying, are you scared? You know, like that's in the song too. Or is he thinking of this of being kind of like a release of a sort of escape because he's not even happy? Like his thoughts 24/7 is if I die tonight. Like it's that's some sad. That's sad. That's a very sad song. Where do I hit play again? Let's find that. Wow. Me Against the World is coming up next. Next song, I believe. Do I have that pulled up right? All right, there we go. Oh, let's pull it back. It's giving old school Fresh Prince. Do I have that right? Oh, this is a nice vibe.
In the city, the cops are topping me. The project is full of bullets, no bodies is dropping. They ain't no stopping me. Constantly moving while making millions. Witnessing killings, leaving dead bodies in the abandoned buildings. Carries the children cause they're illin'. Addicted to killing and the appeal from the cap villain. Without feeling, but will they last or be blasted? Hard-headed bastard. Maybe you'll listen in this casket. The aftermath. More bodies being buried. I'm losing my homies in a hurry. They relocating to the cemetery. Got me worried. Stressing my business blurry. The question is, will I live? No one in the world loves me. I'm headed for danger. Don't trust strangers. Put one in the chamber whenever I'm feeling this anger. Don't wanna make excuses, cause this is how it is. What's the use unless we're shooting? No one notices the youth. It's just
Wow. Yo, that's crazy. Can you picture my prophecy? I mean, like when we're singing songs, like if you download something on your phone or whatever you use to play music, and you're listening to these songs and you're singing these songs because some people sing songs because it makes them feel bad. I'm a part of that crowd. But I also sing songs because they resonate with me because I can identify with it. And the sad thing for me listening to this verse is that there are people who can identify and relate to these lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like your homies are relocating to the cemetery. Like that's not just like me trying to be a creative writer, or like him trying to be a creative writer. Like this is his reality, and that's so many people's reality that they can say, yeah, that's how I've lived. And then this line where it's like, unless we shoot and no one notices the youth, like that's real too. Like you don't see these kids how they're struggling unless they're like involved in violence, and then that's when they get on the news. It's like it's either has to be one or two extreme, like it's extreme success or extreme violence or extreme poverty. You just there's no in between. There's no like reaching the youths before before it escalates or before they succeed or something like that. It's it's sad. He's clearly like not like feeling safe, hard-headed bastard. Maybe he'll listen in the casket. It's just Tupac is like a very he has like this kind of insight into, I guess, gangs and the hood and stuff like that regular people just will not have. And the fact that there are people who can relate to this is the thing that makes me the saddest about listening to this.
It's me against the world. It's just me against the world. Cause it's just me against the world, baby. Me against the world. I got nothing to lose. It's just me against the world, baby.
Could somebody help me? I'm out here all by myself. See ladies and stones, baby Capone's, living wealthy. Pictures of my birth on the surface, what I'm dreaming. Seeing daddy seeming full of crooked demons, already crazy and screaming. I guess the nightmares as a child had me scared, but left me prepared for a while. Is there another route for a crooked outlaw, veteran, a villain, a young thug? Every day there's more death than plus.
Hold on. Yaki Gaddafi. I see. Hmm. Mark Gaddafi. That wasn't bad. I guess the nightmares as a child left me scared, but left me prepared for a while. Hmm.
Crooked outlaw, veteran, a villain, a young thug. Every day there's more death and plus I'm no less. I'm seeing more reasons for me to proceed with thieves. Scheme on and scheming and lead they beefs grieving. Cause ain't no punch to stack up. My nuts is backed up. I'm about to act up. Go load the Mac up. Now watch me clack up. Try make it fat cuts. But yo, it ain't working and evil's lurking. I can see him smirking when I get the burger. So what? Go put some work in and make my mail, make a sales. Risking 25 with an L, but oh well. With nothing to lose. It's just me against the world.
I just gotta like, you know what I'm saying? Pause, reread, try to make sure I'm getting everything. Risking 25s or the L, like 25 to life, I guess, with a weapon. We're risking quite a whole lot, man. You're risking a whole lot. Hmm.
It's just me against the world, baby. I got nothing to lose.
I mean, EDI, like this, my nuts is backed up. I'm about to act up, go load the Mac up now. Watch me clack, 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 clack. Damn, bro. Hmm.
It's me against the world. It's just me against the world, baby. With nothing to lose. It's just me against the world, baby. Me against the world. I got nothing to lose. It's just me against the world, baby. With all the sex distressing, the question I wonder is after death, after my last breath, when will I finally get to rest through this suppression? They punish the people that's asking questions and those that possess. Still from the ones without possessions, a message I stress. To make it stop, study your lessons, don't settle for less. Even the genius asks questions, be grateful for blessings. Don't ever change, keep your essence. The power is in the people, in politics we address. Always do your best. Don't let the pressure make you panic. And when you get stranded and things don't go the way you planned it, dreaming of riches in a position of making a difference. Politicians and hypocrites, they don't want to listen. If I'm insane, the fame made a brother change. It wasn't nothing like the game, it's just me against the world.
I feel like what I get from this verse more than anything else is like a condensation. Am I saying that right? Like a condensed. Let me try to at least share what I think could have made a difference for me. What could have saved me from all this nonsense, you know what I'm saying? Because he's clearly looking at death as being some sort of like rest, as some sort of escape, as some sort, because he says, after death, after my last breath, when I finally get to the rest through this oppression. And then he says, he gives us some things. The message I stress is to study your lessons, don't settle for less, don't ever change, keep your essence, always do your best, don't let this pressure make you panic. Like, and when you get stranded and things don't go the way you planned it, you know what I'm saying? Dream of riches. It's interesting because he's also saying, like, I know these things. Like these things I know. Like these things can make a difference in your life. But if you're wondering to yourself, like, why I haven't like been this way, like why things haven't been that way for me, like if I'm crazy, it's the fame, bro. It's a fame, and it's like all that he's been through, not just the fame, but like I'm sure like his background, how he was raised, the gangs he was rolling with, and all this kill, murder shit definitely like affected him. And so, for us, the audience, the listeners, the people who now get a chance to hear his words and not have to live his experience, can we somehow, get this message that he's sending us and live a better life, which, it's beautiful.
Nothing to lose, it's just me against the world, baby.
So again, just, as I was saying earlier, like when you listen to songs, you can listen just to feel like you're bad or whatever, or listen for entertainment. But if you can relate to this stuff, it's different. It's a totally different experience when you can relate to what the person is saying. And so imagine somebody who's not too far gone, if they can hear something like this and say to themselves, yeah, I'm not going to settle for less. I'm going to keep my essence. I'm going to study my lessons and all these different things. And this means something completely different for them. For them, this is what they call that now, a life vest. You know what I'm saying? Like that, or a life jacket. Like this is something that can save your life. This is beautiful.
Got me stuck in the game, it's just me against the world. I got nothing to lose, it's just me against the world, baby. That's right. I know it seems hard sometimes, but remember one thing. Through every dark night, there's a bright day after that. So no matter how hard it gets, stick your chest out, keep your head up, and handle it.
I mean, there's so many reasons why like this song is wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Like if this were a speech, he'd have been saying, "Yo, I've been there, I've done that, I've been through things that probably even you haven't been through, but like here's the message, and like here's how you're gonna overcome." And again, the title, "Me Against the World," it's like I feel like it's for the people who feel that way, who feel like it's them against the world, who feel like, yo, this is how I have to live. Like what Gaddafi says is, his nuts is backed up. Like, will he act up, get the Mac up, go clap, clap. You know what I'm saying? It's for people like that. It's for people who probably aren't that far gone. Like, keep your chest up, stick your chest out, keep your head up. Like the message, the message is powerful. And if it gets to the intended audience, then it's even better. It's wonderful. It's well done. What's next? How do you want it? Is that what's next for real? Or am I skipping something? All right, so up next we have So Many Tears, so we're gonna be reacting to that now.
Shall not fear no man but God, though I walk through the valley of death. I shed so many tears. I should die before I wake. Please, God, walk with me and take me to heaven. Back in elementary, I thrived on misery. Left me alone, I grew up amongst a dying breed.
What are you talking about, bro? Like how? How? You're a child. You're a child. What are you? What? You're thriving in misery in elementary school, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Gosh.
Back in elementary, I thrived on misery. Left me alone, I grew up amongst a dying breed. Inside my mind, couldn't find a place to rest until I got that Doug like tatted on my chest. Tell me, can you feel me? I'm not living in the past.
Yo, this is crazy. Left me alone. I grew up amongst a dying breed. Like, how the fuck? Sorry. Like, can you imagine like how that feels? Because like I feel like as a woman, I've grown up in environments where I feel like I'm surrounded by women who just have a lot of children, or they want to party a lot or whatever. And of course there's variety, but when you're surrounded by that, that affects how you see the world. It affects how you see yourself. Because you're one of them. They're one of you. They're not other or different. And so this is interesting. Like he grew up amongst a dying breed, like a bunch of young men and perhaps young women who were just dying daily. Inside my mind, couldn't find a place to rest. Like inside your own mind, bro, there's no peace of mind. Like that's another way to put peace of mind. Like inside my mind can't. That's good. Like this is really good. Until I got that thug life tatted on my chest telling me, can you feel me? First of all, I feel like one of the things that's interesting about tattoos that I've realized recently is like when you're in pain, not just for entertainment. I don't have a tattoo, but you tell me people with tattoos if I'm wrong. When you're in pain, it's like it feels like you need to destroy something. You need to create and destroy something simultaneously. And it's like when you get a tattoo, you're destroying your skin, but you're also creating something beautiful. And for whatever reason, it feels like you've channeled your pain into something. Tell me if I'm wrong. Like that's how I feel. But that's dope. That's that's dope.
You wanna last, be the first to blast. Remember Cato, no longer
Oh,
with the seat to
bring
see
it back a little.
last. Be the first to blast. You man, I'm not living in the past. You wanna last, be the first to blast. Remember Cato, no longer with the seat to seats. Call on the siren, seen them murdered in the streets. Now rest in peace. Is there heaven for a G? Remember me, so many homies in the cemetery shed so many tears. I suffered through the years and shed so many tears.
Like his lyric here says be the first to blast. Be the first to blast, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine like living in a way where like what you're thinking about is why you gotta ring the bell though? Where you're thinking about like the first thing I have to remember to shoot first because I could die, bro. And like he would have seen that. Like that's tough.
Lord, I lost so many peers and shed so many tears. Now that I'm struggling in this business by any means, label me greedy, getting green, but seldom seen. And the world, cause I'm cursed. I'm having visions of leaving here in the hearse. God, can you feel me? Take me away from all the pressure and all the pain. Show me some.
Why they ringing the bell though? But back to this. Now I'm struggling in this business by any means, label me greedy, getting green, but seldom seeing visions of hmm.
Happiness again. I'm going blind.
I've heard this before, fantasies of my family in a hearse.
I spend my time in the cell, ain't living well. I know my destiny is hell. But did I fail? My life is in denial, and when I die, baptized.
Let's pull that back a little.
Ain't living well. I know my destiny is hell. But did I fade away from all the pressure and all the pain? Show me some happiness again. I'm going blind. I spend my time in the cell. Ain't living well. I know my destiny is hell. But did I fail? My life is in denial. And when I die, baptized in eternal fire, shed so many tears. Lord, I suffered through the years and shed so many tears.
It's sad because like he's talking a lot about being cursed, about death, about denial, about death, baptized in fire, like he knows he's going to hell. Like why though? Why though? Why do you feel that way? I wish I could talk to him. Why do you feel this way? This is, hmm. I mean, I guess when you've done a lot of terrible stuff or you're involved with terrible people, and even if you like condone that stuff or whatever, and even if he's not talking for himself, he might be speaking for the people surrounded by him, you know, like, is there a place for a G? Is there a heaven for a G? I think so. I think
Lord,
G's
I
go to
lost so
heaven.
many peers and shed so many tears. Now I'm lost and I'm weary, so many tears. I'm suicidal, so don't stand in me. My every move is a calculated step to bring me closer to embracing early death. Now there's nothing left. There was no
Mm,
mercy on the streets. I couldn't rest. I'm barely standing.
mm, bro, that's sad. That's sad. My every move is a calculated step to bring you closer to embrace an early death. I mean, but why? Because you're sad? I feel bad. I feel bad. Like it bothers me. It bothers me that like somebody, because you know, like there are thoughts that you have, right? And there are thoughts that I have. I've never had that thought. So like what does a person have to go through for them to think to themselves like, yo, every move is a calculated step to bring you closer to embracing early death? Like why though? He's seen a lot of stuff, I guess. It's very sad. It's a very sad song.
Lord, I lost so many peers and shed so many tears. Now I'm lost and I'm weary, so many tears. I'm suicidal, so don't stand in me. My every move is a calculated step to bring me closer to embracing early death. Now there's nothing left. There was no mercy on the streets. I couldn't rest. I'm barely standing, about to go to pieces, screaming peace. And though my soul was deleted, I couldn't see it. I had my mind full of demons trying to break free. They planted seeds and they hatched, sparking the flame.
What is he talking about here? And though my soul was deleted, I couldn't see it. I had my mind full of demons trying to break free. They planted seeds and they hatched, sparking the flame. Hmm. Nah, man, your soul is alive and well, bro. Your soul is alive and well. I mean, if you can be in a position where you've done shit where whatever demons are in your head and like you're actually like, you know, like looking into yourself and saying to yourself like, yo, there are problems or whatever, and you're asking these questions, like basically these existential questions, like, is there heaven for a G? I mean, your soul isn't deleted, man. But but it sounds like soulless things might have been done.
Inside my brain like a match, such a dirty game. No memories, just a misery. Painting a picture of my enemies killing me in my sleep. Will I survive till the morning to see the sun? Please Lord forgive me for my sins, cause here I come. Lord, I suffered through the years and shed so many tears.
For us to be like 3 tracks in, right? 3 tracks in, and like basically every song is about death. Um, whether you're killing somebody or you're being killed, or how terrible your life was basically as you're growing up. Like, I don't know, people go through all sorts of shit, and so like you might find yourself fixated on death a lot, but like this is clearly a fixation. This is clearly a fixation on death, on the quality of the life you've lived or the kind of life you've lived, and you know whether or not you're going to be forgiven for these things. Um, that's a very heavy load to be carrying, and I think the visual kind of speaks to that. The fact that a person could be sitting there and just be thinking about dying, like, and creating scenarios of how they're going to die. Like, for one, I don't know if this is genuinely how he was feeling, but I can understand if he was, because I mean he was just shot 5 times. But also, like, like, it's interesting because when you're experiencing struggle or violence or whatever is going on in your head, it's like so much of your thought process is being occupied by that when you could be creating. And because he's so preoccupied, like, this is what he's creating. Imagine what he didn't get to create because he was so preoccupied with wondering about death all the time.
God, I lost so many peers, and Lord knows I tried. Been a witness to homicides and drive-bys taking lives, little kids die. Wonder why as I walk by, Broken hearted as I glance at the chalk line, getting high. This ain't the life for me, I wanna change, but ain't no future right for me. I'm stuck in the game, I'm trapped inside a maze. See this Tangeray influence me to getting crazy, disillusioned lately. I've been really wanting babies, so I can see a part of me that wasn't always shady. Don't trust my lady, cause she's a product of this poison. I'm hearing noises, think she's shitting on my boys. Can't take no more, I'm falling to the floor, begging for the Lord to let me into heaven's door. Shed so many tears, Lord, I lost so many years. It's just
So sad. It's so sad, man. Like he's looking at chalk lines of people who would have died, and he's sad about it, brokenhearted, but like he's lighting up something or getting high to kind of cope with that shit. It's sad, man. You know what I'm saying? You're witnessing a lot of ugly things, homicides, people dying. And I think for a lot of people, or who don't experience death or poverty or whatever stress or poison that he talks about his girl having, like this shit is entertainment. But this is somebody's reality. Like this shit is real life. That stuff messes with your head. It affects your life. And like basically the coping mechanism for people who go through this stuff is not therapy, it's not counseling, it's not I don't know if it's talking with your boys and telling them what you're going through, but like you're basically getting high, which is just hiding from your problems. And then this whole thing about wanting to have a child or baby so that you could see a side of you that wasn't the shady is interesting. Like you want to see if there's a piece of you that's redeemable, that's clean, that's pure, maybe, you know.
so many tears. I lost so many peers and shed so many tears. Lord, I suffered through the years and shed so many tears.
Hmm.
I lost so many peers and shed so many tears.
All right. Well, I've only reacted to three songs and the intro so far, and I'll continue reacting to the rest of them. I think so far, the feeling I'm getting from just like all of this is just a feeling of overwhelming sadness. And that's the thing that I feel about like music like this is it's an insight into a world you probably would never see because you didn't grow up this way. And when we listen to this stuff or when we watch this stuff, it's not just for entertainment, it's not just for fun. It's for us to really try to see what these people are going through or what people like this might be going through and how they might be feeling. It's sad. It's sad. Like it's literally just a person saying, "I want to die because life is hard." Right? Then that's an understatement. Saying life is hard is an understatement. But he's literally saying, "I want to die because this shit is terrible." But also kind of like having these questions like, will I go to heaven? And trying to save people who aren't in the stuff as deep or probably are, and like they might have like trying to let them see that there is a way out, even though he feels to himself there is no escaping, there is no way out. Like all I can do is just meditate on my death and how I'm going to die. That shit is tragic. That's tragic. That's sad. All right. I'm going to take a break. Then we'll come back, react to three more, and we'll keep it going. So if you want to hear more, just go to the playlist and keep on listening. And I hope you had fun with this because I'm having fun, even though like it's sad. It's like watching like a horror movie or something. I don't know. I'm having fun. It's just really, really sad. It's just really sad. All right. I'll catch you in the next one. Feel free to leave a comment below for something you might want me to react to, or tell me how you felt. Tell me what you thought about my reaction. Cool. See you next time.